The WNBA is America's premier women's basketball league. Founded in 1996 with the full backing of the NBA, 8 teams began the transformation of women's basketball in not only the United States, but the world. Now, up to 13 teams for the 2025 season, there are plans to expand to 18 by 2030. The league's trajectory looks bright with new stars, so let's see where it all began. The creation of the WNBA was on April 21, 1996, with the full backing of the NBA Board of Governors, the first women's basketball league to achieve this. There was competition from the ABL, but that would soon cease as it disbanded following its 1998-99 season. The WNBA began with 8 teams: the Charlotte Sting, Cleveland Rockers, Houston Comets, and New York Liberty in the Eastern Conference, and the Los Angeles Sparks, Phoenix Mercury, Sacramento Monarchs, and the Utah Stars in the Western Conference. After a much publicized run to the gold medal by the U.S. women's national team at the 1996 Olympics, the WNBA began to play on June 21, 1997. The first ever game was between the Liberty and the Sparks, where the Liberty claiming victory 67-57 in front of a crowd of 14,284. Penny Toller scored the league's first points. In 1997, the Houston Comets defeated the New York Liberty in the inaugural championship game, with the finals MVP going to Cynthia Cooper. In 1998, 2 teams were added, Detroit Shock and Washington Mystics. 1999 saw 2 more teams added, including the Orlando Miracle and Minnesota Lynx, bringing the team count to 12. Additionally, in 1999, 4 teams were proposed to be added for the 2000 season, including the Indiana Fever, Seattle Storm, Miami Soul, and Portland Fire, bringing the league to 16 teams. In 1999, the main competition of the WNBA, the American Basketball League, folded, and many stars joined WNBA rosters, like Nikki McRae, Dawn Staley, Kate Starbird, and Jennifer Rizzotti. In the year 2000, the Houston Comets became the first female professional sports team to be invited to the White House, following the championship four-peat from 1997 to 2000, with the finals MVP going to Cynthia Cooper every year. Over these 4 years, the Comets had a record of 98-24, with a 16-3 playoffs record. In 2001, the LA Sparks had the best record, posting a 28-4 record en route to winning their first finals, sweeping the Charlotte Sting. In 2002, they were once again the best team, going 25-7 and winning their second straight title against the New York Liberty. Lisa Leslie was a key factor in both these runs, dominating as a center. Until the end of 2002, the teams were collectively owned by the NBA. However, the NBA sold the teams to NBA counterparts or third parties. This led to 2 relocations, with Utah moving to San Antonio and Orlando moving to Connecticut. 2 teams also folded, the Miami Soul and Portland Fire, because new owners were not found. At the beginning of the 2003 season, there was a players' strike, and this delayed the preseason and the draft. Former Detroit Piston Billy Lambier took over the Detroit Shock and orchestrated a worst-to-first comeback from 2002 to 2003, winning the title over the Sparks in 2003. After the 2003 season, the Cleveland Rockers, one of the original 8, folded due to failing ownership. In 2006, the league awarded an expansion team to Chicago, later called the Sky, and more rules were adopted to make the league play more similar to the NBA. Additionally, in 2006, the Shock bounced back and won the championship after being absent for 2004 and 2005. In December of 2006, the Charlotte Bobcats no longer operated the Charlotte Sting, and the WNBA announced they would not return for the 2007 season. During 2007, the Phoenix Mercury made an out-of-nowhere run to their first-ever championship under the leadership of Paul Westhead, who brought a new up-tempo style to the WNBA, with other teams not keeping up. 2007 also saw the establishment of the Atlanta Dream, who began play in 2008. Paul Westhead soon resigned from the Mercury, and in their place, the Detroit Shock won the championship in 2008. Lambier himself also resigned, ending the Shock's relevance. 2008 also saw the first outdoor basketball game in North America, where the Indiana Fever beat the New York Liberty 71-55. Unfortunately, 2008 also saw the folding of the Houston Comets as new owners could not be found. 2009 saw the Mercury return to prevalence under Corey Gaines. The Mercury returned to the finals and beat the Fever for their second championship. The Mercury's success also saw a shift in the league to a faster style of play. At the end of 2009, the Detroit Shock were moved to Tulsa and became the Tulsa Shock. Additionally, the Sacramento Monarchs folded due to a lack of support from the owners. 2010 saw 2 new teams in the finals, the Seattle Storm and Atlanta Dream. The Storm won it all. Many broadcast networks also began to show the WNBA nationally, including NBA TV, ESPN2, and ABC. New talent also rose to prominence in the league, such as Candace Parker, Maya Moore, DeWanna Bonner, Angel McCautry, Sylvia Fowles, Tina Charles, and Liz Cambage, adding to the talent of veterans such as Deanna Taurasi, Simone Augustus, and Cappie Pondexter. Eventually, by the end of 2011, 9 of the 12 teams had increased their attendances from 2010. In 2011, the Minnesota Lynx swept the Atlanta Dream for the title. In 2012, the Indiana Fever won the championship. In 2013, 3 prospects in the draft were much publicized: Brittany Griner, Elena Deladone, and Skylar Diggins. Several other stars were drafted as well, and legends Katie Smith, Tina Thompson, Ticha Pinocchiero, and Cheryl Swoops retired, ushering in a new era for the WNBA. The Minnesota Lynx won their second title in 3 years, defeating the Atlanta Dream. In the following years, teams relocated. The Tulsa Shock moved in 2016 to Dallas to become the Dallas Wings, and in 2018, the San Antonio Stars moved to Las Vegas to become the Las Vegas Aces. In 2020, the league announced a mid-season tournament, the Commissioner's Cup, playing the first home and away games against teams in their conference for a total of 10 games. The leaders of these 10 games would play in a one-off final. The Cup was moved to 2021 for its debut due to global pandemics, and was contested between the Seattle Storm and Connecticut Sun, with the Storm winning. In 2023, the league expanded again, this time to San Francisco with the Valkyries, beginning play in 2025. In mid-2024, two more cities were announced, Toronto and Portland, both beginning play in 2026. In June of 2025, the league announced three more cities, Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia, beginning play 2028, 29, and 30, respectively. Now that we know the brief history of the WNBA, let us go through the teams of the 2025 season. They're divided East and West, but I'll just go alphabetically. Atlanta Dream, founded October 17th, 2007. Arena, Gateway Center Arena. Coach, Carl Smesko. Chicago Sky, founded February 8th, 2005. Arena, Wintrust Arena. Coach, Tyler Marsh. Connecticut Sun, founded 2003. Arena, Mohegan Sun Arena. Coach, Rashid Mezian. Dallas Wings, founded 1998. Arena, College Park Center. Coach, Chris Coughlins. Golden State Valkyries, founded October 5th, 2023. Arena, Chase Center. Coach, Natalie Nakase. Indiana Fever, founded June 7th, 1999. Arena, Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Coach, Stephanie White. Las Vegas Aces, founded 1997. Arena, Michelob Ultra Arena. Coach, Becky Hammond. Los Angeles Sparks, founded 1997. Arena, Crypto.com Arena. Coach, Lynn Roberts. Minnesota Lynx, founded 1999. Arena, Target Center. Coach, Cheryl Reeve. New York Liberty, founded 1997. Arena, Barclays Center. Coach, Sandy Brondello. Phoenix Mercury, founded 1997. Arena, PHX Arena. Coach, Nate Tibbetts. Seattle Storm, founded 2000. Arena, Climate Pledge Arena. Coach, Noel Quinn. Washington Mystics, founded November 11th, 1997. Arena, Care First Arena. Coach, Sydney Johnson. Depending on how you define it, a total of around 20 teams have played in the WNBA. However, only 12 won the championship. Chicago Sky 2021, Washington Mystics 2019, Sacramento Monarchs 2005, Indiana Fever 2012, New York Liberty 2024, Las Vegas Aces 2022 and 23, Detroit Shock, now Dallas Wings 2003, 06, 08, Phoenix Mercury 07, 09, 2014, Los Angeles Sparks 2001, 02, and 2016, Seattle Storm 2004, 2010, 18, and 2020, Houston Comets 1997, 98, 99, 2000, and the Minnesota Lynx 2011, 13, 15, and 17. 5 teams won the Commissioner's Cup, including the Seattle Storm in 2021, Las Vegas Aces 2022, New York Liberty 2023, Minnesota Lynx 2024, and Indiana Fever 2025. WNBA records. Career scoring top 5, Diana Taurasi, 10,646, Tina Charles, 8,019, DeWanna Bonner, 7,575, Tina Thompson, 7,488, and Tamika Catchings, 7,380. Career assists top 5, Sue Bird, 3,234, Courtney Vandersloot, 2,887, Ticha Pinocchiero, 2,600, Diana Taurasi, 2,394, and Lindsay Whalen, 2,345. Career rebounds top 5, Tina Charles, 4,127, Sylvia Fowles, 4,007, Candace Parker, 3,467, Rebecca Brunson, 3,356, and Tamika Catchings, 3,315. In conclusion, the WNBA is a growing league in the United States, with growing stars and markets that are growing. It'll be interesting to see how the WNBA grows in the coming decade.